Hi friends, my name is Engineer Hamza Ali from Smartech Solar Solutions. Discussion is solar plus battery in the US, is it worth in 225 or not? With power outage increase in the state like California and Texas, many homeowners are asking, is solar with battery actually worth it or not? Let's break it down in our, you need to stay with us 5 minutes. Point 1 is backup power. The Powerwall in phase FranklinWH, the most reliable source of battery for the residential. They are providing the solutions of the residential owners for their outage and keep home running during the outage and extremely bad weathers, because in the bad weather they have a lot of problem in California and Texas like states about the electricity. So the power backup resource is Powerwall in fans and FranklinWH. They have very reliable and they have a lot of work in the residential area. Point 2 is saving difference. Battery alone does not increase the daytime saving, but it helps with peak hour rates. NEM 3.0 in California. I told you in my previous video about the NEM 3.0 and the time of use of billing. Like the peak hour rates are very higher as compared to the off-peak hour rates. So what we are doing, we are using the batteries in the peak hours so we can able to get a reliable source in the peak hour electricity time as a form of battery. I can again give you a small discussion about my point number 3, NEM 3.0 impact in California. I told you before the export rates are very low. So battery makes a solar more profitable. How it make a solar more profitable? Solar battery can store the power in the daytime and we can use this power in the night time. In states like California and Texas, where there is a very low export rates, we can use this battery power in the night time to utilize our things like we can run our electricity easily. So the impact of the battery of get more higher. Come the fourth point. Who should buy a battery? Means who's gonna be buy a battery? I told you in previous third point, NEM 3 rules is already working in California state. So California, Texas, Florida and New York that have the very lower export rates. Okay, that people needs to be buy a batteries to use to store the batteries in the daytime to get the electricity in the night time. And people who want a full energy independence don't need to be go for any billing system. He needs to be go for the full independence. So he or they need to be buy a battery also. And also the people they have a medical equipment in their home, they also needs to be buy a battery. Means sometime the outage will come, so they will not affect their medical equipment or patient at the time of outage. The fifth point I'm gonna be cover here, cost versus value. So I told you in my previous video as well, the small solar system will cost you $10,000 to $16,000. So if you can go install the solar, okay, and add the battery as well, your property value will be increased. My previous video give a proper percentage. If you didn't watch that video, you need to be watch first this video. It will properly percentage how much it will give you a increment in your property value. And also I mentioned in my previous video as well, you can qualify for the 30% federal tax credit. And I explain it in my previous video and how you will get this credit, and it will be credit in your tax year. So your cost versus value mean you can pay at the time and you can get in the form of your investment and in the form of tax credit. The last, I just close my phrase with this wording. If you live in a high outage state, then solar with a battery is absolutely worth it. Comment your state below and I will give you a best setup for your home. Thank you for watching. I am your host, Engineer Hamza Ali. Please do like the video and subscribe the channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon. Allah Hafiz.